folks. This is SmackDown. And we're live from the beautiful and sprawling metropolis of Los Angeles, California. Don't touch that TV remote, because the lineup we've got on tap is one for the ages. And what a great way to start us off. Next up, tag team action. We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster to date, in a match of epic proportions. The fans are eating it up. Not exactly likable. Very well put. The fans are eating it up. Well, now we all know what lies in store for us.
Oh, yeah. This is awesome.
There's no doubt that everyone in this capacity arena is behind that statement, partner. Hope the next match lives up to the hype of the rest of the card. Singles match. Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
Nor my commentary.
We have one of our breakout talents in a match that will be etched in the record books.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jacob Valentine.
Oh, this match is going to be exciting. I can almost guarantee it. This guy's got his...
And his opponent, B-Blade.
You can feel the intensity level inside the arena rising.
You only get one chance to make a good first impression when this entrance is doing just that. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
This one could be the match of the night. Both these superstars are primed and ready to roll. But you know what, guys? No matter the format or competitors involved, you know we're in for a great one here.
That back is in dire straits right now. Diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks. Let's take a moment to talk about Valentine.
He has absolutely no problem getting noticed. He's among the most bold superstars there are.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
On a roster full of bold superstars, he definitely stands out. And that's saying something. And there he goes, crashing to the floor. A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
He's on the defensive here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
And Michael, this might very well be where one of these guys pulls away from the other.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go either way.
Witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
He's on the defensive now. He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
You got that right, Michael. This is where we find out exactly what this guy's made of.
Well, it's no secret this guy like you, Cole, has got a huge ego. But it's also no secret that his opponent has designs on beating that ego out of him here
Now,
tonight.
come on. He's making a statement here with this attack.
I think everyone knows how that must feel. Face buster, face buster. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. Oh, look at the emotion. Whoa, whoa!
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
Uh-oh, he's in position, ready to strike. This match may end right here.
It hurts just watching it again.
Ouch. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He may get the 3 count right there.
Gonna be close. 2, 3.
All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Here's your winner.
Uh-oh. Things could get real interesting out here.
It's always interesting when they battle outside the ring. Back now inside the ring.
There he goes, out of the ring.
Get in there and handle business. Reminds me of myself in my younger days.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. Oh, man! Steel chair being used as a weapon.
What an attack. Take it from me, there's never a good place or a good time to get hit. WWE's not like other sports.
And again, he gets struck with that object.
My God, what brutality. This match is going from bad to worse.
You said it.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Right through the announce table.
Well, how much did that hurt both those guys? That was insane.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
He's moving like a man possessed.
What an attack, and I don't have one problem with it. In the WWE, you do what you have to do to get ahead. Like in any business, only the strong survive.
This next match might be every bit as good as the last one. Triple threat action coming up next. Up next, we have singles action.
This should be great.
We have Kevin Owens versus Alberto Del Rio.
I'm going to tell you something. This should be a classic.
Here's your winner.
He saw that one coming.
I think business is about to pick up. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Watch it. Man, that one rocked him.
Uh-oh, this is the confrontation we've all been waiting for.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Interesting and dangerous.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Wow, he's still down after that.
Main event time, folks. Here we go. Singles action on tap right now. Another great night in store. Thanks for coming along. A pleasure to have you along for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. We're live from Memphis, where they're noted for their fine music. But tonight, it's all about WWE. Rising high above the bluff on the Mississippi River, we're coming to you live from Memphis. Don't change that dial, because we have an action-packed WWE match card tonight. And what a lineup on this card, starting with a bang. Singles match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date in a match of epic. Up next, John, we have singles action.
Oh, boy.
We have a real fan favorite versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
And his opponent, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
The man has made his way up from NXT to become the upper echelon of the WWE locker room. Kevin Owens looks ready to go.
Memphis is in for a treat here tonight.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Just toying with the competition a little. Expanding the repertoire with that move. Well, I've never seen him do that before. Let's talk briefly about Valentine. It seems every arena we go to, he receives among the loudest reactions. The WWE Universe absolutely loves him. Now might be a good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Valentine. What do you expect his approach to be here?
This is one of those situations where if you're the one in the ring, you could say it could be better. But it also could be a lot worse. There's a lot of time left.
Well, one of these guys is definitely going to make his mark in the division. Which one? Well, that's yet to be determined.
Knocked the breath out with a crushing kick to the gut.
I wouldn't be able to breathe for a week.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Exactly the way it should be done.
I don't know if we've seen that from him. Before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Look at this. Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
That was a ton of velocity.
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around.
Oh, clothesline.
You have to respect that Kevin Owens knows what he wants and goes right after it. He's one of the most no-nonsense competitors we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure Sami Zayn respects that. Kevin Owens
Owens wanted Zayn's NXT title and cut to the front of the line in February 2015 to take it.
He's taking some offense. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it can get at this point. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
You'd have to think that Kevin Owens' brawling style makes him incredibly difficult to game plan for. Damage inflicted with a snapmare. Can't wake up from that one.
No kidding, that snapmare was especially hard. He's really using his weight to his advantage here, reaching on the head and neck.
And he escapes the hold.
Not this!
KO goes down hard.
Ooh, he may be out.
Looking at it here.
Take a look at this one more time. I've never seen anything like it. Whoa!
And this has got to be it.
It's it. It's over.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Yeah, this guy's strong. This guy's tough.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Oh, look at the emotion. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Oh, man. That could break a rib or two.
Reversal. Kevin Owens showing his skills.
Ouch, what authority. That should be shown to anyone who's thinking of getting into this business.
You're right about that. That could change a lot of minds. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
He gets out of trouble there.
Yeah, and there's the reversal by Kevin Owens. And he reversed it. Good move there. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Who knows what's broken in there?
No kidding. This could be really serious. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Oh, what a battle. And for Kevin Owens, unable to avoid being cashed. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
I've never seen him like this. What a dive.
That was spectacular. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big. Uh-oh. Oh, what's he going to do to follow that up?
He was one step ahead on that one.
And that was a huge counter. He was able to reverse that. Uh-oh. Big move coming.
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can believe what I saw the first time.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
Looking at it here.
I think this is it. pulling out all the stops tonight. What a counter that was. Oh, reversal. Oh. And I think he's begging him to bring it. And we see it one more time. Watch it.
Will it be? 2, 3. He got the job done. This one's over.
Here's your winner, Jacob Valentine.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
And King, I know you're excited that your hometown was able to see such an amazing match. We'll see if the next match can equal that last one. Singles match on tap next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date.
In a match I am sure we will not
like a little smackdown. We're sitting ringside, ready to bring you all tonight's action in front of this capacity crowd. You'd absolutely be insane to change the channel, so don't even think about it. I look at this card and my mouth starts to water. Singles action coming your way. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent. We got one-on-one action coming your way next, King.
It's the best.
We have a real fan favorite in a match of epic proportions.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jacob Valentine.
Well, you can tell it's going to be all business tonight.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I can't wait to see what happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
And his opponent, B-Blade.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times.
This is one of the most talked about entrances in all of WWE.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business. It's party time. But here's the thing. You have to perform if you want to bask in that WWE glory.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Ow! Hard kick to the ribs. You're not going to win many matches out there.
Since it's not a false count anywhere match, I'd have to agree with you. And the big boot lands.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Inside the ring now. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
I don't like his entire face. Incoming! There was no hesitation there. This one's all business.
He gets out of trouble there.
Great reversal. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Watching this beating, we can only wonder what kind of attack is next.
If I were this guy, I'd stick with this attack.
6. This one could end in a countout.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
1, 2.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
And there's some more emotion on display.
Whoa!
He's measuring.
Oh, man, is he fired up. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for a 10 count.
The high cross body. How will these guys... My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
3.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
4.
He was able to reverse that. Oh, out of nowhere.
Back now inside the ring.
Out of the ring. Now what's going to happen?
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match.
Yeah, and if their face hits this floor, it'll change the complexion for sure.
2.
Oh my God, I can't believe what we've seen thus far. What can possibly happen next?
Oh, good God, the announce table is shattered and both of these superstars are laid out.
Take a look at that again.
Reversal.
6.
He's on the defensive here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
7.
Perhaps more importantly, it's the amount of time he's spending outside the ring. At this point, he might find more success within the ropes.
Yeah, and he's already used his finisher twice so far. You get the feeling that he's really going to rely on that move a lot here tonight.
Now back to the ring. Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I kind of love it.
Nice reversal.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a goal. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Hey, he's going for it again.
F5, count to 20. This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here.
And will this be it?
It may be. 2. Oh, he's in trouble now. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. He was one step ahead on that one. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Whoa! Whoa!
This singles contest has a victor.
Oh, man, Cole, what a victory. That is a nice win. Wait a minute, look out, look at this. His opponent is not going to have it.
Yeah, he wasn't happy, but he's paying for it. That'll teach him to sneak up on the winner next time.
Yeah, take your loss and like it. Get back to the locker room. Good victory there.
Hit the bricks.
Ouch.
Where did this explosion of offense come from?
Where are they going now?
Wow, what a shot. Talk about battering someone. If there are many more of those, don't worry about the outcome of the match. Worry if we get a stretcher out here.
Oh! He's starting to stumble here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
Yeah, I just have a feeling that we have yet to see the best of this guy here tonight.
When this guy's on, look out.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
Hard to argue with that. Momentum certainly is not on his side.
Oh, man, I didn't anticipate this match being as closely contested as it's been.
What a reversal.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Oof.
The damage has definitely been done. Now it may just be a matter of time.
It's about as bad as it gets for him.
And let's not forget that he's gone to the finisher twice with limited success. He may very well be losing confidence here.
That's a good point. And he's already gone to his finisher twice with limited success. Does he go back to the well again?
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Catch your breath, because the next match should be every bit as good. Don't go anywhere. In a match I am sure we will not soon forget. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. As always, a wonderful show awaits us, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I know one thing. These fans are going to lose their minds if we don't get underway soon. These fans are about ready to tear this roof off, so we better get going quick. Don't change that dial, because we have an action-packed WWE match card tonight. Stay right where you are, because this has the potential to be one of the best nights in WWE history. And what a great way to start us off. Singles action on tap right now. We have one of our breakout talents in a match that will be etched in the record books.